إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله خير الهدي هدى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار أجرني وإياكم من النار ثم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah Azza wa Jalla for sparing our life till this moment. Today being the 20th day of Ramadan, 1445 years after the hijrah of our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam from Mecca to Medina, which correspond to the 30th day of March, year 2024, according to the Gregorian calendar. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He bless this gathering. We pray, may Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He accept all of our ibadat since from the first day of Ramadan till this moment. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make us among those who will witness the Laylatul Qadr. The search for Laylatul Qadr is beginning tonight, so it is encouraged for every Muslim man and woman, young and old, to tighten up their belt, to wake up in the middle of the night, hoping for reward from Allah Azza wa Jalla. For whoever is opportune to witness the night of majesty, that is Laylatul Qadr, he has gained a lot of favor from Allah Azza wa Jal. Quickly, we are in Pape extension. I think this is Katampe 2, right? We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may Allah bless this community. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He bless the Muslims in this community. And may Allah Azza wa Jalla give them the strength to carry the mantle of da'wah to those who are unaware of it. We are in the home of one of our brother here, in the person of Brother Yusuf. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to bless his home. It is highly encouraged that we listen to this short nasiha today. It is actually a gift, a golden gift to the couples. First and foremost, we welcome the new Amaria in the house of Brother Yusuf. And ever since he got married, we've not actually come in this manner to greet them. So we felt the best way we can actually, or the best gift we can give them should be in a form of advice. And that is why it is highly encouraged that the wife should also be seated here, perhaps so that she can also learn one or few things here, inshallah. Now, the topic of discussion, according to what we have prepared, is a golden gift. A golden gift to the couples. And we are going to be taking from the book Fanu Ta'ammul Bayna Zawjain. It has a lot of gifts here. We will select the one that we felt very necessary at this point. It is not only to them, it is also for those who are married here to listen carefully so that we may learn one or two things that we can fix in our marriages. And for those who are yet to marry, of course, it is also an additional knowledge for you to keep till the time when you will need it. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us a peaceful home, a home that is filled with taqwa. So we are going to channel the advice first to the husbands here, then secondly to our wives, to our women, and for each, inshallah ta'ala, if time permits, we are going to be giving them 8 per each, inshallah. The first gift that we are going to be giving for the man, hayrukum hayrukum li ahlihi. Hayrukum hayrukum li ahli. The best of you, the best husbands are those who are good to their household. Those who are good to their household. Kun fi baytika hayrun nas li ahlihi. Rikatun wa atfan wa tusamihan wa mawaddatan wa alayka bi ihsani soba. Be in your home, O husbands, as the best of people. Be the best as you can be to your household. Be soft to them, be affectionate to them, and be pardoning. And love them. Wa alayka bi ihsani soba. And be mindful of being a good companion to your wife. Be mindful of being a good companion to your spouse. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, hayrukum hayrukum lin nisa'ihi. The best of you are those who are good to their wives. Wa ana hayrukum lin nisa'i, and I'm the best of you to my wives. So we are Ahlus Sunnah, alhamdulillah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was very, very good to his wife. So you have to follow the messenger of Allah in that sunnah. لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. So you have to be good to your wife in that regard. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, while advising the believers, he said, أَكْمَلُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِيمَانًا أَحْسَنُهُمْ خُلْقًا. That the perfect believer in faith is that person who has the best of character. So we must refine our character both outside and also in our houses. Luqman al-Hakim mentioned, he said, يَنْبَغِي لِلْعَاقِلِ أَنْ يَكُونَ فِي أَهْلِهِ كَالصَّبِيِّ وَإِذَا كَانَ فِي الْقَوْمِ وَجَدَ رَجُلًا. He said it is befitting for one who is intelligent that he should be like a little child in his home. But when he is in the midst of people, then he should be noticed as a man. So you should be like a little child in your home, in the fact that you should be very soft and be gentle and be kind to your household, not the reverse, as we see it happening in some homes today, where some are lion in their homes, but when they are outside, they are chicken. When they come home, they are very rough and hard and very difficult upon their household. But when they are outside, they are very soft to the people. They laugh. قال ثعلبي من أحسن سياسة أهله كان أهلا لسياسة الناس. He said, as an advice to the husband, he said, whoever is good in the politics of the house, then he will also be good in the politics regarding the people. So for you to be a good leader outside your home, it all depends on how you are also good in controlling women, in relating and dealing with women. And that is why it is advisable and highly encouraged that the imam of the masjid should be a married person. Why? Because one who is married is in a school called patience. Is in a school called wisdom. Because when you are married, a lot of things you will be able to bear them. Unlike when you are not married. He said, جاء رجل إلى أحد حكماء العرب فقال له كيف أكون خير الناس. A man came to the hukama and he said to him, how should I be a good person? كيف أكون خير الناس? How can I be the best of people? فقال رجل وكيف أكون خير. فقال الحكيم, he said, إذا كنت خير الرجل في بيته كنت خير الناس. It will only be possible when you are good in your home, then you will definitely be good outside your home. You will definitely be good outside your home. فقال رجل وكيف أكون خير الرجل في بيته. Then the man now asks, how can I be good in my home? How can I be good person in my home? Then he responded to him, he said, بِحُسْنِ الصُّحْبَةِ وَتَيْبَ الْأُشْرَى لِإِمْرَأَتِكَ وَأَوْلَادِكَ. That is being a very good companion and dealing in a good way to your wives and also your children. So if you can be like this, then you will also be the best of people amongst the people. That is the first gift that we are giving our married brothers. Let's be good in our homes. Use this Ramadan as a beginning, as a change, a moment of change in your home. If you used to be a bad husband, use this Ramadan to change and become a good husband. May Allah make us good husbands. The second gift to the husband, ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf. Deal kindly with the women. Deal with them in kindness, being soft with them by always advising them and guiding them. Irshad. Allah Azza wa Jalla said in the Quran, wa ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf. Be good and deal justly, deal kindly with the women. Live with them in kindness. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us the ways in which we should be dealing with women. What did he say? He said, "Istawsaw bin nisa'i khayra." He said, be nice to your women. Why? فَإِنَّ الْمَرْأَةَ خُلِقَتْ مِنْ دِلَيْ. He said, because women are created from the rib of men. وَإِنَّ أَعْوَجُ الشَّيْءِ فِي الدِّلَيْ أَعْلَاهُ. And they were created from the one that is crooked, the one that is bent, the upper rib. فَإِنْ ذَهَبْتَ تُقِيمُهُ كَسَرْتَهُ. If you go to straighten it, then it will break. وَإِنْ تَرَكْتَهُ لَمْ يَزَلْ أَعْوَجْ. And if you stop, if you leave it in its crookedness, it will remain like that. فَاسْتَوْصَوْا بِالنِّسَاءِ خَيْرًا. The Prophet ended it by saying, be nice to the women. So the women are not like the men. Yes. In fact, Allah Azza wa Jalla Allah's messenger confirmed in the hadith. He said that they have nuqsanul aql. Their intelligence is not perfect. In fact, the Prophet ﷺ said only 4 or 5 women in this world are perfect women. And he mentioned Maryam, the mother of Isa alayhi salam. He mentioned Asiya, the wife of Pharaoh. He mentioned who? Fatima. He mentioned Khadija. Other women can only try. They cannot get to perfection. So for that reason, you have to be easy on them. You will not expect perfection from them. If you want perfection, and that will mean that you want to break it. And breaking it indicated that you want to separate. Talaq. So some of their behaviors you will have to what? You will have to bear them. May Allah Azza wa Jalla grant us patience. قال أبو درداء لامرأته رضي الله عنهما إذا رأيتني غضبت ترضيني. Abu Darda was telling his wife that if you ever see me being angry, try your best to what? To please me. For verily, if I also see you in your anger mood, I will also try to please you as well. If I do not do that, then I'm not a good companion to you. So we must live in a harmonious relationship. If the other person is angry, the other person should be petting, and vice versa. One of the pious people married his daughter. تزوج أحد الصالحين امرأة فكان يؤشرها بالمعروف. A man married a woman in the past, and he was dealing justly with this woman, and he was not reducing her rights. He makes sure that he does all that is needed for him to do as a husband. But as for this woman, she does not care about the rights of her husband. وَلَا تَسْمَعْ كَثِيرًا لِقَوْلِهِ. She was not ready to listen to any instruction of her husband. In fact, she is a disobedient wife. But this man was patient over her, and he continued to pray for his wife that Allah rectify her behavior, her bad behavior. One day this woman was sleeping. ذات يوم رأت وهي نائمة أنها تسير مع زوجها. She was sleeping and she began to dream. What was the dream all about? She was dreaming that she was walking with her husband one day, في طريق, on a particular path, on a road. يتفرع إلى طريقين. While they were walking, they went and meet 2 parts. This single road now divided into 2 parts. فقال لها زوجها. Then the husband now told her, هنا سنفترق. He said, you see this particular point, this is where we are going to be separated. لأن الطريق لا يسع إلا واحدا منا. Because you see this part, it cannot take the 2 of us. Each person has to find its way. فَلَمَّا اسْتَيْقَظَتْ. When this woman now woke up from her dream, حَكَّتْ مَا رَأَتْ لِأَحَدٍ مُفَسِّرِ رُؤْيَةٍ. She went to the people who used to interpret dreams, because she was disturbed. What kind of dream is this? So she narrated the dream to the man, to the scholar. فَقَالَ لَهَا. The scholar now told her, أنت تحلفين زوجك ويوشك أن يفرقك فخفت وأصلحت من حالها. The scholar now told her that it seems you used to disobey your husband. it seems you used to go against your husband, and I fear for you that very soon your husband will divorce you. So this woman became scared of the interpretation. She went and she rectified her behavior, and she started being a good wife. So let's continue to deal with them in a kind way, in a soft way. Like, we shouldn't be harsh on them. We should always pray for them that Allah rectify their behavior as this man has done. And Allah Azza wa Jalla responded his dua by her seeing a dream. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us patience to deal in a kind way to our wives. The third gift for the husbands here is Sa'id zawjatak. Be helpful to your wife. Assist your wives. Musa'adatu zawja fi a'mal al-manzil naw'un min anwa'i rahma wa laysa inqasan lirrajula. Assisting your wives in the house chores, housework, is a way of showing mercy to our wives. And it does not reduce your manliness. It does not reduce you from being a man. That you are assisting your wife in the house does not mean that you are not a man anymore. As some people erroneously think that if you are assisting a woman, then you are bringing down your level. No, that is not what it means. The best of men have done that, and they were not reduced in any way. فَكُنْ فِي بَيْتِكَ وَمَعَ زَوْجَتِكَ كَمَا كَانَ النَّبِيُّ فِي بَيْتِهِ وَمَعَ أَزْوَاجِهِ. Be in your home together with your together with your wives, the same way the Prophet Islam used to behave in the house with his wives. Aisha radiallahu anha was the one narrating to us that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to assist them in the house. Kana fi mihnati ahlihi. Rasulullah sallam used to be in the servitude of his home. Hidimati ahlihi. He used to serve his household. فَإِذَا سَمِعَ الْآذَانَ خَرَجَ. And whenever he hears the call of prayer, then he will step out and go and pray. He used to yuhitu thawbahu. He used to, take care of and mend clothes that are already torn. وَيُصِفُنَ عَلِهِ. And he also used to mend his shoes. وَيَرْكَوْ دَلْوَةً. And he also used to sew this dalwa, that is the bucket that they normally use to fetch water. Rasulullah would do this. So as a man, you can assist your wife to do some certain things in the house. For example, she is very, very busy in the kitchen. Why not you take mopping stick and mop the parlor and the room? She is busy with the children are all over her. He said, please, my husband, can you assist me pull down the food from the fire? You do that. Don't say, no. When you are done doing what you are doing, go and do that. I'm not a woman. You understand? So you have to assist. In fact, sweeping, it does not reduce anything. I used to sweep in my house. Yes, of course. I used to sweep, and I am still the man of the house. Yes. I used to cook, while I would tell my wife to be patient for that day. Don't worry. Just tell me whatever I need to do, so that she can also as well rest. They are not slaves. They are our women. They are our wives. They are our comforts. And that is why, after we have made this mistake of overwhelming them, and they now get old more than their age, we now begin to think about masna when you are not even ready for masna, because you have already overused her. and she has become something else. You now be looking at, this is not the woman I married. Yes, it's because you did not employ anybody to assist her in the house. It has become difficult and you are not also helpful. Some brothers can be with their phone 247 and they will not even want to carry their own children. If their children should come and sit on their lap, say, go to your mommy, go to your mommy. Say, Umu, come and take your pikin, as if he's not his own child. And he's not doing anything, he's just watching television or chatting. So Rasulullah Sallallahu whom we claim to be his followers, he used to what? Assist in the house chores. So if you want to do sunnah, not just by leaving the beds and lifting the trousers, this is also another sunnah. If you are here and you don't used to assist your wife, go and do that. It is sunnah. Go back home today and start doing it. Your wife will be shocked. What is happening? He said, I learned a sunnah today. Don't worry, I will be assisting you to wash the toilet. As for the toilet, don't worry. But make her to know that you are only assisting her. There is a reason for that. وعندما اجتمع عمر ابن الخطاب بأهل حمص وشكوا إليه أميرهم سيد بن عامر رضي الله عنه فقالوا لا يخرج إلينا حتى يتعالى النهار. Some people came to complain to Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu that the person he made as leader to them, they don't used to see them. They don't used to see him until in the daytime after many hours. That he is not there for them. So they are complaining to Sayyidina Umar. So Sayyidina Umar now summoned him to know what the reason is. Sayyid ibn Amir now said that actually what happened was that I have a wife. In my home, I do not have a servant that assists my wife. So I am the one who does and assists her in her home duties. I bake bread for her. I do a lot of things for her. And because of that, I do not have time to be amongst the people. Imagine a leader. Just imagine a governor now is the one assisting the wife. He said, until after I have finished doing my house duties, before I will come out. Before I will come out. So if a governor is assisting his wife, I'm sure we don't have governor here. So brothers, start assisting your wife. Many women used to complain that their husband don't assist them. You will see a sister in the kitchen. She is backing a baby. Another one is also sitting on the lap. She is cooking. And you still have the effrontery to call her from the kitchen to come and fetch water for you. Can't you get up and go and fetch water? You will still tell her to go and put water in the bathroom for you. After seeing what she is passing through, you must be wicked. We have so many men like this. That's why you go to the market, you see how the Muslim women are suffering. Suffering to make ends meet to the family. While the husband could be walking around from one ludo to another ludo, from one show house, doing bet Ninja around. He can even come and borrow money from his wife to go and do bet Ninja. Yeah, husband. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He make us good husbands to our wives. Now, a woman, وَتَكُولِ مُرَاتِ مِنَ الْعَرَبِ تَمْدَهُ زَوْجَهَا. A woman was praising her husband. I wish our wives can praise us like this. This woman was praising her husband. What did he say? He said that married to Sana. He said, I was sick for a whole year. I was sick. فَكَانَ زَوْجِي يَغْسِلُ لَنَا ثِيَابَنَا. And my husband happened to be the one to be washing our clothes for us. I was sick for a whole year, and my husband became our washman. Just the same way our wives are our washwomen as well. He said, my husband became our watchman. Not only that, my husband will now cook for the children, cook for us, bake the bread for us. He will now prepare food for us. Is it pandi? He will be the one to pound it. Is it oje? That is amala. He will be the one to turn it. Many of the men here, if their wife should travel, they cannot cook in the house again. They will now be going to Mama Put and the Baba Put. Now, what if your wife becomes sick? What happened to the house? You will still force her to leave, her sick bed to come and cook for you? Where is the rahmah? Where is the mercy that Islam comes to preach? He said, my husband was doing this for a whole year. يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ وَالْإِبْتِسَامَةُ لَا تُفَارِقُ شَفَتَيْهِ. He said, my husband was doing this, and you see smile did not leave his what? His shafa, that is the lips. He was doing it smiling. He was not doing it while he was what? He was packing his face. You know, some men, only one day that he assisted his wife. In fact, he will complain more than complainer. Say, I beg, I don't tire. Oh. Just only one day, help me hold this child. Let me go to the market and buy something. Come. It's still for the benefit of the house. Please help me hold the child. Once you come, I say, I beg, come and take your child. Your child, you did not do no pampers, and look at it. He has already. He will be complaining instead of smiling. And this is what our wives do, and they never complain. May Allah bless them. So it is very, very important that we assist our wives in the house. I think that is the third gift. Now the fourth gift that I want to give to the husband is aksiru sana alayha. Aksiru sana alayha. Always praise your wife. Always praise them. Women love praises. Women hate blame. فبلغ في وصف الجمال زوجتك ومحاسنها وروعة ثيابها وتنسك ألوانها فإن هذا هو الكسب الحلال. He said, be extreme in praising your wife. Praise every part of her. Say, wow. You just be looking at her. He said, my husband, why are you looking at me like this? He said, I'm just admiring the way Allah created your head. I'm just admiring the way Allah created your nose. God. Had it been I did not marry you, I would have missed a lot. You understand? Say, wow, you are the most beautiful woman in this world. Even though she knows you are lying, she will be happy. Even though she knows you are lying, she knows she's not the most beautiful woman in the world. But she will still be happy that you are praising, you are complimenting her. When last did we compliment our wives? Or it is all about, why did you do this? Why didn't you do this? Every time, blame. Some men have done to women that when they even enter home, even if they cannot find any blame, they will just go to the floor. He said, did you sweep this floor today? We'll be looking for trouble. قالت كلثوم رضي الله عنها ولم أسمعه برأس في شيء مما يقول الناس إلا في الثلاث. Kulthum said that I have never heard anything that is what? That Allah Azza wa Jalla has given you rukhsah, easiness, more than these three things. In these three conditions, you are allowed to lie. In Islam, you are not allowed to lie in any condition except in three places. One, listen. One is in terms of war. During war, you are allowed to lie because you need to save yourself. You understand? You need to save yourself. During war, during fear, somebody attacked you. You say, where is your papa? And your papa is inside the toilet hiding. You say, my papa has gone out to the farm. Don't say, I have to tell the truth. My papa is hiding in the toilet. You are the one that killed your father. Secondly, you can also lie. You are allowed to lie in order to unite and reconcile two people. This brother and this brother, they are quarreling. You go and meet this brother. He said, brother, you see that brother? He has actually forgiven you, but he doesn't know how to come. Permission given to you to lie is the talk husband and wife talk to each other. You are allowed to lie there in order to make them happy. Just like I've already told you. You are telling your wife that, oh, you are the most beautiful. You are the only sugar in my pap. When you are having two wives, you are saying you are the only sugar in my pap. Don't you know that it is two sugar? But you are allowed to say that in order to gain her happiness. Your wife is telling you, Baba Siraju, please, as you are going out, you should buy me suya. Branch in shawarma and give me one, whatever. Say, okay, no problem, even if you don't even have 1 naira. So no problem, I will get it for you. You said, how much do you say you need? Okay, 10,000 naira. Okay, no, I will get it. When you come by, say, oh, I forgot. Actually, I forgot. You have your peace. Don't say, where do you think they are? You think they are plucking money from the tree? You will not be happy in the house. Maybe you have lighted the fire. Then you should be ready to dance with the fire. So Islam has given this rukhsah. Now, there is a man who used to describe his wife with beauty. He used to praise his wife so much. The wife now told the husband that, wait, innaka tuballigh li anna jarati yarawni imrati adiyah. You used to praise me so much, but the other women, they used to see that I am just a common woman. But the way you used to praise me, do you know what the husband said? He said, لِأَنَّهُنَّ يَرَوْنَكِ بِأَيْنِ غَيْرَ أَيْنِ الَّتِي تُحِبُّ. He said, that is because you see them, those women that are not seeing you in the way I'm seeing you, is because they are not looking at you with the eyes I'm using to look at you. Because the eyes I'm using to look at you is a romantic eye. You can see, you tell this to your madam, I'm telling you, your madam will prepare a nice dish for you on that day. There is another man who married a woman. This woman is beautiful, but unfortunately, she had a defect in her ear. What happened to her ear? Kanat kebera. Her ear is very big. Her ear is very big. So her neighbors, they used to envy her beauty. They used to envy her beauty. For that reason, they used to blame her and talked about her ear. Say, even though you are beautiful, look at your ear, like rabbits. So, فَشَكَّتِ الْمَرْأَ لِزَوْجِهَا. This woman now complained to her husband that look at what people are saying. Then the husband was now praising the wife. Praising the wife. The wife now said, why will you be praising me when I am having a defect? The husband told her that no, you should be proud of this ear, this big ear that you have. You should be proud of it. Say, how should I be proud that I have large ears? He now told his wife, he said, the hukama, the wise men, they said, man talat uzunihi, tala umurihi. Whoever has a large ear, always live long. He said, you see this large ear that you have is an indication you are going to live long. You understand? Instead of making her to feel bad about her ear, he's now making her to feel good. So I hope you understand. So most of the time, you should praise your wife. When you praise them, if you praise them, any fault that they may have, it will rectify that fault. But if you are such that you are always blaming, that is the kind of husband that we say that I have been talking to my wife and my wife is now deaf. She doesn't listen to me. You have made her to be a stubborn woman. You should always praise more than what? More than you fought. You should always praise more than you fought. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He give us the ability to praise our wives. So when you get home today, please praise her. It's been long you praise her. Please praise her. He said, well, what happened? He said, I learned it in the tafsir today. Number 5, we may not be able to give the 8 to the husband. Let me just give this this last one. Nam. Number 5 gift. Alayka bi ta'lim ahlik. We should know that it is upon us to teach our family as a husband. Because you see, motherhood is the first school for the children. If you do not care to teach your wives, then imagine what the children will become. Imagine. So that is why Allah's messenger said, "Kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ulin an ra'iyatihi." You are a leader in your home. Take care of your household, because you will be asked regarding them. You will be asked. It is reported in Asar that the first thing, inna awwalu ma yata'allaqa bi rajulin fil qiyamah ahluhu wa waladuhu. The first thing that will be pulling a man on the day of Qiyamah is his household, his wife and his children. They will stop him. He will be stopped before Allah Azza wa Jal. And they will be querying him in front of Allah. Ya Rabbuna, Ya Rabbana, Huz lana bihaqqina. Give us our right from this man. فَإِنَّهُ مَا أَلِمْنَا مَا نَجْهَلْ. Because he refused to teach us what we were ignorant of. He refused to teach us. وَكَانَ يُطْعِمُنَا الْحَرَامُ وَنَحْنُ لَا نَعْلَمُ. And he used to feed us with haram, and we do not know. So as a husband, you should try to teach your wife. Teach her the Quran. If you cannot teach her the Quran, allow her to go and learn where they are being taught. Allow her to stay in the learning circle, so long as there is no fitna, there is no fear of fitna. Let her go to programs, Islamic programs, that they are teaching the right aqidah and the right understanding of Islam. Let her go and learn there. Don't be a Muslim that when they bring your wife to come and recite Quran, your wife will be reading rubbish. Alhamdulillah, you'll be disappointed that what is my wife reading? So you have to make up time to teach your wife. I hope we are getting that. So for those of us who have been careless in this regard, let's go back home and go and teach our wives. Let's go and teach our wives. It's very, very important. Even English. Yes, it's very important. And it's not only the deen, even the worldly aspect. You said your wife doesn't know how to cook. Bring a chef to come and teach her how to cook. Yes. She must not learn all the types of food. You went to your friend's place and your friend's wife cook a particular dish that you so much love. Why not invite your friend's wife to come and teach that same to your wife? Or your wife should go there and learn it. Instead of every time your wife will give you food, you'll be blaming the food all the time. That what kind of food? Go to this so place. You see the kind of food that they are cooking. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He make us good husbands. Let's quickly return to the wives because of time. My first gift to the women who are married, there are so many, but we may not be able to list them. My first gift is tazayyani li zawjik. Beautify yourself for your husband. Beautify yourself for your husband. Kuni li zawjik kal warda tu jamila. كالوردة الجميلة الشكل الطيب الرائحة استقبليه بأروع الطو وأجمل الثياب. Be to your husband like a beautiful rose flower that has good fragrance, good smell, that is welcoming. Not that you come and stand before your husband will be doing, using style to cover his what? His nose. Because you are smelling. You have not bathed since morning. And you are putting on dirty clothes. The clothes you use in the kitchen is still the clothes you are putting on. You are not dressed. You understand? It's very important that you dress well, especially in the presence of your husband. So that your husband do not begin to think that na in mama day house. Because you are already looking older than the woman that she got married to. Unfortunately, the mistake that many women do today is they don't dress in the home. But whenever they are going out, they dress. Whereas Allah said they should dress in the home, but whenever they are going out, they should cover their beauty. They do the opposite. You will see them go and hide their fine clothes inside the box. It's only whenever they are going out, they will go and put on a fine clothes. Who do you want to go and impress? You want to go and marry another husband? And that is why the husband already knew that is her ways. Anytime she dress well, she say, "Are you going out?" The husband is, "Are you going out?" Because you know that she never dress well except whenever she's going out. So sometimes you should dress. You come and sit down. Your husband will say, "Where are you going?" You say, "I'm not going anywhere." Then dress in a way that is revealing. It is catching. It is inviting. For your husband, don't be putting on hijab inside the house. Your hijab is meant to be outside, not in the house. Drop your hijab whenever you are in your home, except if there is non-mahram there. Rasulullah ﷺ said there is nothing that a believer benefits from after the taqwa of Allah more than a woman, a good woman, whom whenever he sight her, he became happy. Not a woman that, "Oh, I'm back again, this woman again with her trouble." You understand? You should make your husband to always long for you. So that whenever he's outside, he will be longing to come back home. Not that he will be praying that, I hope this quarrelsome woman, this wahala woman, I hope that she has already slept before I will come back. So if you are a woman who doesn't used to dress, please do that. Have different kinds of dressing that you can dress in your home. You understand? And if you also love that your woman should be dressing, buy those things that you love for them. Buy her the eyelashes pencil, the eyelid pencil, and every other pencil, so that she can design herself for you. Buy her lily. Yes. Buy her different kinds of trousers that she can be putting on for you. And the spaghetti and the macaroni. So if your eyes does not go down outside, you are looking at strange women that are dressing, trying to catch somebody's husband. Your wife in the house can also dress like that, even more than that. Even more than that. So buy it the same for her in the house so that she can be putting it on. But when you do not do that, don't complain whatever she put on for you. Umamatu bint al-Haris was advising her daughter when her daughter was getting married. He told her daughter, he said, "Fala taqaw aynahu mink. Fala taqaw aynahu minki ala qabi." Do not allow your husband to sight anything that is ugly in you. You know that your husband is already on his way, coming back home, and you are still tattered like that. No, you should prepare yourself well to welcome him in the house, so that all the chinyere that he saw on the way, you'll be able to collect it from him and drop when he sights you with your charming beauty. But after seeing all those things on the road, he now returns back home, and he now sees that is one old mama that is still in the house. You want to go back and see them again. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us understanding. So it's very, very important. He said also, وَلَا يَشُمُ أَنْفُ مِنْكَ إِلَّا أَطْيَبَ الرِّيحِ. Do not also allow him to to perceive anything with his nose, any unpleasant smell with his nose from you. You see some women, they are so uncareful, they are careless and untidy in their homes. You will see a plate that has already been used to feed, as in a plate that they have not washed. For up to 1 week, is still inside the house. Up to 1 week, is still inside the house. You will now be, what is smelling here? There is a plate that has been hiding in one corner. Or some clothes that are dirty, instead of her to wash them, she is piling them up there. And for that reason, your husband cannot come and sit down. Your bed is not bringing better aroma. Rather, it is different urine of children that he is perceiving. For that reason, he cannot come to sleep on the bed. Yes, he cannot come and sleep on the bed because immediately he just lie down on the bed, he wants to get up again. That is why those kind of husbands, you always see them sleeping in the parlor. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He train our wives. So it's very important that you do not allow him to perceive any unpleasant smell coming from you. It's very important. And make sure you always bath. Yes. There is a woman who was telling her daughter that she should take hold of beautifying herself, because she has never stopped beautifying herself for her husband, despite the fact that she has already past 70 years age. 70 years old. You see some women, just how many children, they don't care about their body again. It's not even up to 40 years. But when you see her, you think that she's already 70, because she's not taking care of her body. Look at a woman, she said she's already more than 70 years and she's still taking care of her body for her husband. For her husband. So even if you have reached 50 years, package yourself for your husband, you know. And don't say that my husband does not need all those again. Who told you? Haven't you seen old people who are still misbehaving outside? Because their wives are careless. Number 2, gift for the women. How should you speak to your husband? How should you speak to your husband? You should speak to your husband with good etiquette, with high morals and softness in speech. Make sure that you envelope your speech with respect. You are speaking to your husband, you should envelope it with respect. Don't be speaking to him as if you are speaking to a little child. Yes. Don't speak to him with injurious words. Words that can injure him in his heart. Asma bin Harija was advising before that, the wife of Said bin Musayyib said, we used to speak to our husband the same way people used to address the kings and the leaders. How do people used to address the kings and the leaders? Your Excellency, Your Highness, Honorable. Is that not how they used to address the leaders? So how many wives are addressing their husband in this way? With title, a befitting title. Said bin Musayyib, his wife said, this is how we used to address our husband. But today, how is the women addressing their husband whenever they want to talk to their husband? He said, we used to tell our husband, Aslahakallah, Afakallah, may Allah rectify you, my husband. Before they talk to their husband, this is what they will introduce first as a form of introduction before speaking to their husband. Aslahakallah, may Allah give you, may Allah rectify you, may Allah give you afia, may Allah give you health, safety, before they will start talking. Not that you just wake up, nothing like greeting. You don't greet your husband, you just come and stand. Baba Uju, what are we eating today? No respect. You do not recognize the fact that he is the one who keeps you in the house. I hope our sisters are learning. في يوم سعيد اجتمع أفراد الأسرة وأولادهم He also mentioned that if you want to speak to your husband, you should measure it. If you don't know if it is going to be good, it is better you keep quiet. If you don't know this statement you want to utter for your husband, if you don't know whether it's going to be good, it's better for you to keep quiet. It's better for you. He said on one day, Sa'id اجتمع أفراد الأسرة وأولادهم فقال ابن الأكبر ما رأيت رجلا يحب امرأتك كحب أبي لأمي. One day there was a festival. It was a day of joy, and the family got together. They were getting together. The family, the children, they come together. Then the oldest child now say that I've never seen any man loving a woman the way my father used to love my mother. Then the father now said, why won't I love your mother? Why won't I love my wife and honor her? Why she has been with me for up to 30 years. فَلَمْ تَرْفَعْ صَوْتَهَا. And she has never raised her voice amami, in front of me. She has never raised her voice in front of me for 30 years. وَلَمْ تُخَالِفْنِي فِي شَيْءٍ أَمَرْتُهَا بِهِ. And she has never go against any of my command. But what happened today? The reverse has become the case. You see, before you even talk one, she already talk up to 10 with her sharp tongue. She will finish you from head to toe, describing you with all form of evil description. She will raise her voice so that the whole neighbors can be able to hear that you people are quarreling. That is not a quality of a good woman, but rather a quality of a bad woman. May Allah Azza wa Jalla may refine the character of our women. So it's very, very important for our sisters to take note of this. That is the second gift. Now the third gift. Kuni kabintu ba'iatul laban. Be like the girl who is selling milk. Be like the girl who is selling milk. What does it mean? There is a story we need to quickly learn. Let me quickly rush it. One night, our leader, Umar bin al-Khattab, the second caliph of the Muslim, he stepped out one day, as he used to do. He used to walk in the street of Medina to see that everybody is okay. That is how the leader should be. A leader does not sit in his office and expect that things should be working. It is not possible. He used to move around to see that everything is okay. He said one day, while he was moving, he became tired and he was resting his back on a wall. Then he now overheard a lady telling her daughter that go and mix water. Go and mix that milk with water. No. You should go and add water to it so that it can be plenty, so that they can make much profit. Then the girl now said to the mother that, are you not aware what Amir al-Mu'minin Umar bin Khattab announced today in the market? That no one should ever mix the milk with the water. Then the mother now told her, but Amir al-Mu'minin is not here. Amir al-Mu'minin is not here. Go and do what I asked you to do. The little girl said that even if Amir al-Mu'minin is not here, but the Lord, the God of Amir al-Mu'minin is here. So the girl refused to obey the mother in that instruction because it is a disobedience to Allah. So the girl now said, Wallahi, ma kuntu li'atihi fil mala'i wa asihi fil hala. I will not be among the people who will obey him in public and disobey him in the private. Umar bin Khattab was hearing all what they are saying. When it was in the morning, Umar bin Khattab now came to the house. When they saw him, the woman was already terrified. He said, where is that lady that was speaking to the mother last night? They brought out the lady. And he now wedded the girl, to his own son. لِإِبْنِهِ عَاصِمٍ, to his own son Asim, because of what he has seen from that particular girl. How does it concern us? In most cases, you see women who show different character to their husband, different from who they really are. When their husband is around, they will change attitude as a good woman, chameleon. But after their husband has already left, there will be something else. There will be something else. But whenever their husband is around, you will think that you trust your wife. But as soon as she is in a place where she knows that no eyes is seeing her, she becomes a different person. So we should always be truthful to our husbands, be honest with them, and do not be a woman who is dishonest to her husband. Lastly, number 5, gift to the wives. Do not what? Do not spread the secret of your husband. Do not spread the secret of your husband. Because the actions of your husband, the statement of your husband are amana. So it is not for you to begin to watch, to spread it around. Telling people that, do you know what my husband used to do in the house? Do you know what he used to say? You begin to tell all the neighbors. Everybody knows what happened in your home. As a woman, a good woman, you should never do that. The Prophet ﷺ said, Inna min sharri nas inda Allahi manzilatan yawm al-qiyamah ar-rajulu yufdi ila imratihi wa tufdi ilayhi summa yanshuru ahaduhuma sirra sahibuhu. The worst man in the day of Qiyamah in the sight of Allah is a man who has intimacy with his wife. Thereafter, he now goes about telling people what happened between him and his wife. And unfortunately, we also see some women who do that. They will take the bedroom happenings, activity, to go and discuss with their friends. They will tell their friends, their neighbors, what happened in their bedroom. They are the worst of creatures, the worst of people in the day of Qiyamah. Allah Azza wa Jalla faulted Prophet Nuh the wife of Prophet Nuh and the wife of Prophet Lut alayhi salam. These two women, they used to spread the secret of their husband. Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned it in the Quran. Daraballahu masalan lilladhina kafaru imra'ata Nuhin wa imra'ata Lut. Kanata tahta abidaini min ibadina salihin. Fahanatahuma falam yughniya anuhuma min Allahi shay'a wa qila duhulan nara ma'ad dahilin. Allah Azza wa Jalla was striking an example regarding the disbelievers. Regarding the wife of Prophet Nuh and the wife of Prophet Lut, these two women, they were under two pious servants of Allah. But what did they do? They betrayed the trust of their husband. And the fact that they were wives of the Prophet did not avail them. And Allah said, وَكِيلَ دُهُولَ النَّارَ مَعَ الدَّاخِلِينَ. Born in the hellfire, enter the hellfire together with those people who will enter the hellfire. What did they used to do? The wife of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, he used to take the secret of her husband to the people. Anytime somebody accepts Islam, he will go and tell the people that this also person has come to accept Islam in the hand of my husband. So they will catch the person, beat the person, kill the person, and prevent them from entering Islam. As for the wife of Prophet Lut alayhi salam, anytime the husband has a visitor, the people of Lut, they are people of Bobrisky. You understand? They are people of Bobrisky. They are men to men, women to women. That is how they live there. Now, anytime Prophet Lut alayhi salam has a visitor, she will go behind her husband to go and inform the people, these sodomites, that the husband is already having a fine visitor. They will be coming to molest the visitor of Prophet Lut alayhi salam. For that reason, Allah Azza wa Jalla condemned them to hellfire. So you should always what? Keep the secret of your home to yourself. You understand? Not every time you are taking, because they are telling you their own, so you feel that you have to also tell them your own. No. Tell them not to even be telling you their secrets, so that you don't have any feeling that you have to also pay back. And the same thing to the husband. Stop revealing the secrets between you and your wife to people. People will disrespect your husband. You will go back and reconcile with your husband, but you will not go back and tell the people that you and your husband have reconciled. So there is no point. Everybody is facing marital crisis, marital issues, and they are trying to settle it. Don't think that your own is different, that you have to let the whole world know. They will only laugh at you, and they cannot do anything about it. Keep it within you. Only speak to people who are relevant to your marriage. Even that is if there is need for you to speak to somebody. Speak to people who are relevant, who can speak to your husband or speak to your wife. Not that you will bring your wife issue amongst your friends. You say, you see, that my wife is a very stupid wife. I don't even know why I even got to marry her. You are making people to disrespect your wife. Or you now stay within your friend, you say, you see, that man is a stupid man. I wouldn't have married her if not my father that was pushing me. You are making people, they were going to laugh at you. So these are the little we can gift to us, and I believe that if we work with them, inshallah, it will assist us in mending some of the loopholes that we have in our homes. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He unite our family, and may Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us good character in dealing with our wives. Let's be patient with them. Let's have mercy on them. They are our fragile vessel. You understand? They are our fragile vessel. They are our love. They are the mother of our children. Let's love them and correct their mistakes when necessary in the best form of correction. And the wives, they should also take care of us. Yes, of course, we are the father of your children. Be merciful to us. Yes, be merciful to us and be lenient with us. Do not pressure your husband into doing what he is not capable of doing. By that way, you will see that you people will be successful both in this life and in the day of Qiyamah. Inshallah, this is where we are going to stop. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.